Bridge for our favorite practice run down White Rock Canyon. This is a training trip for all the big water trips which we've previously seen on this video. And it was a great trip before the high dam was built at Cochiti. The old bridge at Otoi is our starting point. It replaced the suspension bridge. White Rock Canyon is about 23 miles through the wilderness, and that's about 25 miles west of Santa Fe. As we zoom in, we got to carry over things from the bus. This is about 3 or 4 buses ago. We've had some replacements since then. And it looks like we got a vacuum cleaner to inflate from electricity in the cars. Down the bank of the river, below the bridge. It's right there by the old railroad bridge gauge. The gauge is on that pier in the background. I see Putnam getting things inflated here. No, he's checking the gauge. There we go. Climbing up by that corrugated pipe to check the level of the river. Finally en route, we're going to take a little bit of calm water here when I dare taking the camera out of the black bag. At that time, many of the explorers were paddling. Subsequently, we've gotten a little more into rowing. Buckman Mesa in the background. That's Buckman Rapids. This is where Ronald Colman was filmed during The Light That Failed. Of course, the Duke filmed Cowboys down at this same location. The Pajarito Spring, which drains out of Pajarito Canyon. It's a little side canyon and a favorite stop. At that time, there was a grave down there. We don't know from who or what. I see Hemmendinger there with his hard hat on, the yellow one. And finally through the rapids at, I'm not sure. That may be either Water Canyon or Ancho Canyon. Putnam there in the big straw hat in the background. Lots of action. Frequently the explorers paddle first and then learn how to row later on. Explorers put a register on the big cottonwood tree there. This has been drowned out by the new high Cochiti Dam, but until that time, boaters would stop and open the 30 caliber ammunition box and put their comments in this log. Of course, this has been drowned out many years later here in 1997 when we're making this copy. This particular 16 millimeter film at 16 frames going through Ancho Canyon Rapids of White Rock Canyon on the Rio Grande. Looks like that's one of the old Mark 7 Type D rafts. These are U.S. Air Force rafts, quite lightweight, which we first started going. Now here Putnam is showing some rowing, and Hemmendinger is going to show us some whale belly. If you work hard enough, you can really get down in it, and then you're stuck. It's sort of a fixotropic kind of mud, which has been settled carefully by the river. If you wiggle it, you can't get down into it. Further downstream now, this is near Alamo Canyon. Each rapid is formed by the debris of the side canyon being brought in. Looks like Buzz and Amy. Yeah, boy, there go the Amy's on it. Like Russ Mingo, their little boat. Whoops, out of control there. Let's get the bow downstream, that's better. Paddling side by side is the best way they work at it. across the current one that gets into a fairing position, which is a lot easier there with the oars. So we see the Putnams doing this.